Eh bien, salut tout le monde, c'est Blood, on se retrouve pour The Technomancer et on s'était arrêté devant ce boss où on est mort comme une merde, hein, bien sûr. Donc voilà, c'est reparti. On va passer parce qu'on a déjà vu. Ah, je suis bloqué. Ah non, c'est bon. Ah bah... c'est pour rien du tout, oui. Alors, mode de la vie. Ah mais merde. Sérieux, tu me touches de là? Bon là on voit plus rien, donc c'est la merde. Allez se faire lui. Non mais attends. Voilà. Oh putain.
You, who bore witness to the secret with your own eyes, who knows in your heart of hearts that the revelation that he bears is true, and who has understood that this knowledge could cast us into endless pits of despair. As you drink the sap of the world, the water that feeds our lives, abandon the one you thought you were, and instead become our brother, Zachariah Mancer. Together we have shared the water and secret. Can you swear to forever protect the knowledge of the earth and to dedicate your life to finding it again? To defend and protect our secret, even with the sacrifice of your life, if need be?
I swear.
Then welcome, my brother.
I know you must be troubled by what you've learned, and I assure you that it's no less troubling to me. But be proud of what you are, and know, no matter what, we are by your side. And that this initiation, as horrid as it may be, makes you forever our brother.
You showed the courage of lions beneath the dome, and for it, you have been made an officer. So I imagine, now that you no longer need my guidance, it will send me elsewhere, with the great and endless pride of having been your teacher over these few years.
The honor was mine, Master.
No, not Master. It's just Sean now.
Go. Take your assignment as an officer. Count the blessings you've amounted, those that allowed you to avoid the front thus far. Captain Eliza is waiting in the barracks. She's harsh, but fair. But before you find her, we all know the regulations. Technomancers get no leave from the front in times of war. So being here, I can't even sneeze without a report being written up. But you have a free pass. I need you to go to the exchange district for me. There's an itinerant merchant there who was supposed to arrive yesterday. Just meet with him. The merchants have no ties to abundance and travel among us like shadows. They hear things, whispered things, and pay people to forget they are there. I'm looking for information on any archaeological discoveries that could expose the Earthlings. Information that would help protect our secret. Ask him if they've heard of any such finds.
Yes, Great Master, as you wish.
Good, Zachariah. But take care that not a single soul knows what you're after. Not a single soul can hear your exchange with the merchants.
Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Ok, les marchands. Donc, on va faire les marchands d'abord. Alors, est-ce qu'on a... je sais pas, est-ce qu'on a un truc? On va voir. Pas de points, pas de points. On a un équipement là. Mais je peux pas mettre parce qu'il me faut un d'agilité. Ah ah, ok. Alors, si on doit aller. Ok, toujours tout droit. Avec RT. Ah! Ok.
Great Master said the caravan would be right here. The stand looks like it's been deserted. I'll question the neighboring merchants.
Ça doit être toi, non? Non, je peux pas te parler. Toi non plus. Ah, toi peut-être. Non. Toi. Ah oui.
Mr. Mancer, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Big on weaponry, I hope? What can I get you?
I was expecting a caravan in the stall next door to buy a few things.
They arrived yesterday, but truth be told, I think they found some trouble. I wasn't there when it happened, but from what I heard, some people were looking to talk. Then talking turned to shouting, and after that, they were seen down in the slums. I hear, and then they were dragged into some warehouse. Whatever they did, they're in big trouble now. If you're looking to help them, you better find them fast.
Ok.
Even at the market, vegetables are hard to come by.
Hello?
Hello. Looking for some medicine? Drugs? Ingredients, maybe?
Can you help me? I'm looking for any information on the caravan that sets up in the stall over there.
I don't know. My memory sometimes needs incentive to remember.
On va le menacer, ça fait 75%. Donc menaçons.
How about this? You tell me what you know, or you'll find yourself in a room with others who'll be a little bit more assertive in their efforts to refresh your memory.
All right, already. Fine. I'll tell you what I know, but at great risk to my own ass. You've heard the tale of the Vori, of the underworld. So these overpriced foreign merchants did something to piss them off. Didn't pay their rite of passage or protection serum or something. Whatever the hell it was. They were kidnapped. That's all I know. Where they are, or even if they're still alive, I haven't the damnedest clue. For that, you'll have to ask the Vori. Now do Joe a favor. Take this herb and get the hell out before you raise suspicions.
Alors on va négocier avec les Vori du coup. C'est pas trop où il faut aller, on peut aller tout droit et on peut aller dans l'autre sens. Ok, donc on va aller tout droit. On verra bien. Ah non, on peut pas passer là. Mais merde, faut faire tout le tour. Vous savez quoi, je vais prendre là-bas. Hein? Ah mais vous voulez ma peau, vous? Mais il fallait le dire avant. Bon, du coup, on recommence parce que je pensais pas qu'il y avait des gens mauvais comme ça là. Genre, on veut ma peau quoi. Ok. Oh putain! Ils sont 1 milliard! Ah oui, c'est LT, c'est parce que je me fais avoir avec la pause quoi. Attendez, on va passer en mode furtif, ils ont rien vu.
Make the slightest move or get
Là, cela c'est bon. Niveau 5. parfait ça. De toute façon, on va tout prendre. On a laissé passer. Ah ouais. Ah, moi j'ai envie de tous les péter. Après tout, ils m'ont cherché. On va tous les péter. Oh putain. Voilà. Alors, niveau supérieur, qu'est-ce qu'on a? On a... Ah oui, j'avais dit ici. Ok. Ok, et là on a un point de talent. Donc on avait pris quoi? Le charisme. Ah ouais, mais faut que je monte en charisme hein, aussi. Hein. Qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre? Furtivité. On va booster le charisme à fond. Puis après, on verra pour autre chose. Parce que c'est plutôt pas mal de le booster à fond. Histoire d'être tranquille au niveau des dialogues. Ah, qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Laissez passer. Ok. Cool. Là-bas, je sais pas si... Ouais, eux, ils vont m'en vouloir. Bon, on va passer normalement. Attendez. Genre, c'est par là.
Sorry, pal. Nobody enters this office if they got no pass.
That right, pal? I'm an officer and a Technomancer, and I'm here to see Anton Rogue. Think you should let me in.
You even know who Anton Rogue is? He's the big fucking balls here. The boss. I don't care if you're a damn general. Get the hell out of here.
What else?
Show it to me. Alright, fine. You can come in even though you're dressed like... You stole it from one of our guys.
À vous tes deg.
Look what the cat dragged in. The prodigal son. A diamond in the rough, risen from poor street trash to the godlike ranks of Technomancer. Now tell me, why am I so lucky to be in your presence?
I'm looking for a caravan of merchants. They were supposed to be in the exchange. Word is they were escorted to the slums, and you may know something about it.
Yeah, rude little men. My town, my streets. Uninvited competition who lack even the common decency to offer a little token of grace in exchange for their presence. If you're ready to settle their debts, I'd be happy to usher them back home.
On va le convaincre puisqu'on a 100%, on va pas s'emmerder.
These merchants were involved in some outside business that requires interrogation as soon as possible. You can either help me find them, or we can always turn our attention towards your business affairs. Your call, Anton.
So either I turn a blind eye, or you do. Fair enough. Very well. Let's be magnanimous and hope that you will be too. You will find your suspects in one of our warehouses. Go see the guards and tell them, he who profits will deserve honor. They will give you the keys. Business is business, and now that ours is done, I will trust in your discretion.
Ok. On peut avoir des infos.
What do you think of our army?
You're a hard one to peg. rogue. Why would you care what I think? But sure, why not? Just a little friendly conversation. Abundance in its general, strangled by its...
I gotta go.
Then go.
Anton Rogue sent me. I need the keys to the building.
Oh yeah? And I'm the dowser. What, I'm just supposed to believe you?
Qui aura le profit aura l'honneur, je crois.
Well, you got the password, so here's the key.
Thanks.
C'est parfait. Alors, l'entrepôt. La clé. La clé. Attendez, il y a un truc là. Qui nous sert. Base. Ah, ça doit être là.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill.
Non mais il n'y a pas besoin, on a la clé. Ok, donc là c'est fermé. Voilà.
Who are you? You don't look like a guard to me.
Cause I'm not. Name's Zachariah Mancer, lieutenant in Ophir. If you're the merchant who got himself kidnapped from the exchange, I'm here to get you out.
I am indeed. Fiorello, master of the caravan. The shadow still protects me. But I doubt you came to help us out of the generosity of spirit. Am I correct in that presumption?
Ian Mancer, great master of the Technomancers, sent me to talk to you.
Ah, I see, yes. One of my favorite clients. And a man with whom I, indeed, have some information to share. Aurora has discovered a new site, not far from the Shadow Path. A site filled with objects of incredible condition, and even a relic, as rumor has it.
News I'm sure the Great Master will be glad to hear. You should go now. Get back on the exchange as quick as you can.
I'm not one to dally, Mancer. I'll see you around, I'm sure.
Ok, donc on va faire notre rapport du coup. Bon bah c'est dommage, on n'a pas de clé pour ce truc. En fait faut être crocheteur, hein. Je pense que ça peut être un bon plan aussi. Là une fois qu'on a monté les compétences quoi, et puis voilà. Parce que là par exemple... je sais pas, c'est... Bon bah techniquement c'est pas là. Ah c'est là, vous voyez. Ok, on prendra ça après, hein. Oh merde. Ah mais attends. Je voulais pas. Marqué la sortie, c'est là, hein, donc techniquement j'y vais, hein, tant pis. Bien le bonjour.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
I finally managed to meet the merchants you told me about. It wasn't easy. The mob kidnapped them for serum. I freed them before talking to them.
I'm sure gratitude helped to loosen their lips. So what knowledge was gleaned from such lengths?
Word that Aurora is running large-scale excavations along the shadow paths near our territory, and in the process uncovering important objects, maybe even a relic.
Fascinating. Finds that are no doubt better off in our hands than those of Aurora's Technomancers. Keep those merchants close, Zachariah. Information like that is such a priceless commodity. You are no more free to roam than the rest of us. Of that I have no doubt. But if you find yourself with access to a rover and perhaps find a way to that excavation site and locate the relic, well, you cannot know the value it might hold if brought back to us. It may seem petty. It's a mission for some rusty relic that may or may not even exist. However, if you are able to slip away from Ophir...
Nouvel équipement. Je peux pas mettre parce qu'il me faut 2 de pouvoir. Vous voyez, ça c'est chiant. Faut que j'y pense. Les 2 de pouvoir, on les met comment? Non, ça doit pas être ici. Hein. Alors, je pense que 2 pouvoirs, ça doit être... là. Ah ouais. Ouais, donc va falloir que je mette des points ici, vous voyez. C'est chiant, c'est chiant. C'est très chiant. Elle est où la map en fait? Là, ok. Alors, ce serait je sais pas où. Objectif annexe, objectif principal. C'est vrai que j'ai pas affiché les quêtes. On va prendre l'affectation pendant qu'on est dans le coin.
Lieutenant Zachariah Mancer. What a pleasure.
Hello, sir. I don't think I've had the honor of meeting you before.
Ah, of course. I am Colonel Victor Watcher of the ASC.
Colonel.
At ease, Lieutenant, at ease. Simply came to congratulate you and learn that you become a Technomancer of the highest degree. For a young man from the Rogue family, it is a terrific achievement.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Your road must have been difficult, but you persevered. An outsider who managed to work his way into the ranks of the elite Technomancers. A marvelous story, especially given their secrecy. They've always fascinated me. Do you have any insight as to why they chose to be so insular?
I'm sorry, Colonel, but I don't know what you mean.
What a shame. By coming to you out of friendship and camaraderie, I was hoping that you wouldn't treat me like an outsider, too. All right, then. Back to your duties. But think about what I asked, and we'll see each other again.
Je suis fatigué. Ah ouais? Eh ben, j'irai me reposer plus tard, hein, parce que pour le moment, la quête m'appelle.
Lieutenant Zachariah Mancer, I think congratulations are in order. Captain Eliza Major, welcome to my unit.
The honor is mine, Captain.
For now, we're stationed in town and focusing on missions intended to maintain order and safety among the civilians. Here are the 2 other fine soldiers making up your unit for the time being, David Ward and Jeffrey Hunter.
My pleasure, Lieutenant. Congratulations, and...
Leave the ass-kissing for later, soldier. Lieutenant?
Yes, sir, Captain.
Excellent. Moving on to more pressing matters, our mission just came in, and it's aimed at smothering regime opposition. According to the intel the ASC gave us, those terrorists live in the slums and are plotting several attacks to undermine our corporation. Your mission is to infiltrate the terrorists, stop the attacks, and find your way to their leader, Bulgakov. Orders are to capture Bulgakov alive. We're going to drain him for intel about other terrorist cells and dismantle the entire network. So beat him only as much as you need to take him.
You got it, Captain.
Move quickly. The longer you take, the more risk there is to the citizens of Ophir, and I won't have that. Before you go, though, there's one more mission, one requiring speed and discretion. We have deserters in our ranks, Lieutenant. Deserters planning to flee like rats through the city's underground. That won't happen. Do you understand me? You find them, and you eliminate them, each and every one. That seems harsh to you. Setbacks against Aurora have ruined our reputation, to the point that every action we take is scrutinized and extorted by those seeking to gain from our fall. A mass desertion would spell scandal if it became public. You catch them before any word of their escape comes out. So move, now! You only have a few hours.
Ah! Bon, on va prendre les deux, hein. De toute façon on n'a pas le choix, donc tac, voilà. Du coup, Hunter, fusil et lui, masse, bouclier, ok. Bon bah c'est parfait. Faire les missions. Pas de soucis. On va s'occuper de tout ça. Alors où c'est qu'on fait dodo là pour être meilleur là? Genre faire dodo pour gagner plus d'XP, quoi. C'est quoi ces conneries?
Chasing after deserters sounds great, but where do we start?
The slums. They must have gone home to ask for help, so we should pay their families a visit. I'm sure our escapees will be around.
I find it disgusting, chasing my own companions.
Partagez l'équipement de vos compagnons. Ok. C'est bon à savoir. Alors pourquoi il y a des points d'exclamation? Me dites pas que c'est des quêtes. Je vais voir là. Ça me turlupine.
Mr. Mancer, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Never noticed all the beggars in the neighborhood. This a new thing?
No. They've been here way too long, if you ask me. More and more keep piling in. They're ruining my business. Not a clue where they're coming from. All I know is they keep pouring in, broken, disabled, putting it out there for pity. Clients coming around don't like that. Me and my colleagues would pay a hefty sum to anyone who could get them out of here and move them to the slums or somewhere. You could be that someone? Yeah?
I can try.
Ok. Convaincre les marchands de partir. Et toi, tu veux quoi en fait?
Hello, Fiorello.
Ah, our savior is here. It's wonderful to see you again.
You seem a bit preoccupied. Things not going well?
No, it has. Everything has gone very well because of your efforts. Let's just say that my leave of absence didn't help my business. Don't think I'm not grateful, friend. I appreciate the thought. What can I do for you?
Who's the girl? She doesn't exactly look like a merchant.
It is a good question. I found her tied up in the warehouse that we were dumped in. The poor thing cannot even remember her own name. Figure she must have family or friends around here, though, so I keep her with me, hoping someone might recognize her. Just banking on luck, though. Maybe as an officer, you might be able to check and see if someone has reported her missing. I'm sure her family would be grateful, as I would.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Officer Mancer. You are a man of endless generosity.
Bah, si t'as des thunes, tout ça... Faire son aide, pourquoi?
Listen, maybe I can help. What's going on?
You are too kind. I am so deeply indebted to you. Anyway, yes, I am a little worried. More than a little, to be truthful. 2 of my regular clients, after the kidnapping, must have assumed the worst and just left. Haven't heard from them. No one but you, I admit, cared enough to come to look for me. That said, their merchandise is here, but I have no way of telling them I am back without the risk of exposing myself. I don't mean to treat you like my errand boy. I only ask because you offered your help. Anyway, if you could let them know, I could compensate you as well. One of them, I'm sure you know, the barracks quartermaster. The other one is a slums merchant.
You know where the merchant's at?
Of course, of course. If you have a map, I could show you. Bless you, Mancer, 1,000 times over. Bless you for all you've done for me.
C'est sûr que tu pourrais pas y aller, hein. Voilà, bon, on va partir. Alors...
Look at you. Glad to see you. Can't tell you how much your help was. It is appreciated. Well, things might have worked themselves out in time, but who has time these days? And you sure saved me the hassle. You're a Technomancer?
I am. Zachariah Mancer.
I'm lucky, in name and in life. You Mancers all stick together. Know each other real well, don't you?
Know each other, maybe, but we're scattered between here and the front.
Right, right. The front. Of course, the front. So, I take it you know where I can find I believe his name is Master Connor?
He's still in town, away from the front, training recruits.
Lucky again. Just what I wanted to hear. Think you might be up to do me a favor?
Either way, I'm here. Tell me what you need.
Simple. To meet Master Connor and relay some information. With your help, of course. Without your help, well, being just a simple merchant, unwelcome outside the exchange, I suppose it'd be a bit harder. If not, you know, impossible. You know as well as I do, a common merchant can't just stroll up to the likes of a master. So, you get me in front of him and I'll owe you one. How about that?
I'll see what I can do.
And I'll be much obliged.
Ok. Donc du coup on a tellement de trucs à faire là. Donc qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? On va aller là. Parce que là on a des trucs là. On va aller faire ça. Bon, je suis conscient, hein, c'est des secondaires, mais bon...
Hey, mister. You got some serum, mister?
No, I don't. And you folks gotta clear out. Let's go.
We gotta... You gonna protect us if we do?
No, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, you think? We leave, the smuggler will kill us.
The smuggler?
I ain't never had no serum to travel, but it ain't stopped me from wanting to. And when I heard about this smuggler feller who might help even help make me a merchant, you know, the traveling kind, I thought my dreams were in reach. Ended up a nightmare. Made me sign these papers, see? And after I'd done it, threatened to say I was one of them rebels or worse. Said they'd execute me, and if I didn't do what he said, didn't steal for him in the exchange, but I wasn't no good at it, see? And he wasn't too happy with me for it. So he cut my arm off. Told me to beg on the streets and bring him back whatever I made. To stay put if I wanted to keep my life. If that's what you call this.
The hell's this world coming to?
Serum, sir? Got a drop for a poor war cripple?
No, I don't. You gotta move it along, pal.
Where you want me to go? 1 block over, any better for you?
Listen, I'm sorry. I am. I get it. Life's kicked you in the balls, and you're just trying to survive. And if you were the only one begging these streets, it'd be different. But you're not. It's you and countless others making it really hard for the merchants to conduct their business. Merchants who, if I don't get you out, are more than willing to ask much less kindly. So I'm just asking you to move it somewhere else.
Life might have kicked me in the balls, but it was the smuggler who took my arm. Promised to kill me if I leave these streets.
The smuggler.
I met him. and he promised me the world. Promised me a life far from here without all the troubles that have made up my life from the start.
I've heard the stories. Guy made you believe he could get you into another corporation and a better life, right? Then threatened to hand you over to the ASC with proof of your treason if you didn't steal for him, but you were a bad thief. So he took your arm and made you beg instead, yeah?
Kinda. Sorta. But I was great at stealing. Just bad at keeping quiet, keeping my opinions to myself.
How about you help me find this guy?
Sure. Yeah, sure. He hangs around the station. Go in looking like that, though, and he's gonna be gone before you're anywhere near him. But you go in looking like a fella needing a break, looking for a way out of here. Make him think you're weak, desperate, and damn if he won't open his arms to you.
I hear you. Thanks for the tip.
Puis son groupe avec des haillons de mendiants. Ah ouais, et comment on fait? C'est bien parce qu'on vous dit ouais, nanana. S'équiper votre groupe avec des trucs de mendiants. Ouais, mais bon. J'en ai pas quoi. C'est où qu'on en a? Oh mon dieu.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the one, the only ZeroPingBlood. A pleasure as always. What brings you here this fine day?
C'est toi qui as les marchandises, c'est ça? Wow. Rien de mendiant. Ah, ça coûte cher en plus, ces merdes, quoi. Alors si j'en achète juste un, ça donne quoi? Putain, ça coûte la peau du cul. Je suis dans la merde. C'est quoi la touche? Bordel, je sais plus. Alors est-ce qu'on peut tous s'habiller comme ça? Ah mais non, faut que j'en achète plusieurs quoi. Ah mais c'est relou.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the...
Moi que je puisse revendre des trucs. Je sais pas, moi je vais essayer, mais bon, ça coûte la peau du cul, c'est tellement abusé. Non mais ça c'est au-dessus, je peux pas revendre ça sérieusement. Non. Des mines, je vais jamais utiliser. Allez, tac. Ok, des bris. Bon, je sais pas, on va voir. Déjà.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the...
Regardez les marchandises. Tac. Tac. Et tu pourrais me faire un prix quand même. Hein. Ouais, c'est bon, je peux en prendre deux. Voilà, c'est parfait. Donc du coup, tac. Non, tac. De toute façon, on s'en fout. Tout mène ta Rome, on va dire. Voilà. Toi, tu me mets ça. Toi, tu me mets ça. Et voilà. Donc maintenant, tout le monde est bon. Voilà, parler au passeur. Le passeur. Le passeur serait où? Peut-être là-bas, je sais. Ça pourrait être n'importe où en fait, le passeur. Bon, eh bien les loulous, nous on va se laisser là. Donc on cherchera le passeur dans une prochaine vidéo. Alors je sais pas si je les ferai toutes les missions secondaires, on verra. Sur ce, moi je vous dis à plus tard. Bye bye.